Mike McDaniel here from Inside the ACC and FightingGobbler.com on behalf of Mark Rogers TV, talking Virginia Tech quarterbacks. It appears that Justin Fuente has made his decision on who the starting quarterback will be for the 2017 football season, replacing former quarterback Jerod Evans, who unexpectedly declared for the NFL draft after the Belk Bowl last December. Redshirt freshman quarterback Josh Jackson, a former four-star recruit out of Saline, Michigan, is going to be the Virginia Tech starting quarterback for the opener against West Virginia on September 3rd. He beat out fellow teammates true freshman Hendon Hooker, quarterback out of the state of North Carolina, as well as junior college transfer A.J. Bush. Now, Jackson is the most experienced quarterback on the roster, although for Virginia Tech, neither one of Jackson, Hooker, or A.J. Bush have taken a college snap at the FBS level. Jackson's in his second year with the program. Of course, after redshirting last year, he nearly won the starting quarterback job, replacing Michael Brewer after the 2015 season. Heading into the fall last year, Jackson was right in the mix for the starting quarterback job, along with senior Brendan Motley, and of course, at the time, junior college transfer Jerod Evans. Now, Evans ultimately won the starting job, with Brendan Motley becoming the backup quarterback to Evans. And Jackson ended up taking a redshirt year last year, and it may have been the most beneficial thing to happen to him, as now he takes over the reins with a year of experience, albeit no collegiate snaps. But the year of experience benefited him as he won the starting quarterback job for the Hokies heading into 2017. I think the real question now is if Jackson is indeed the guy and plays well from the West Virginia game onward for the Hokies here in 2017, what happens behind him? A.J. Bush, of course, transferring in from a junior college, formerly was at the University of Nebraska before attending junior college for a year. Very athletic guy. Quarterback mechanics aren't always there. He has improved them since coming on campus last spring for the Hokies, but Bush is an athletic guy, and Brad Cornelson, the offensive coordinator for the Hokies, discussed using Bush's skill set as maybe a runner in some packages, and it'll be interesting to see if he sees some playing time. But the real discussion comes in with true freshman Hendon Hooker, who is every bit as talented as Jackson or A.J. Bush, but ultimately doesn't win the starting quarterback job. So it's likely that unless there's an unforeseen injury, he's going to take a redshirt year, which then opens the door to Quincy Patterson, Virginia Tech recruit who is part of the Elite 11, one of the more highly touted quarterback recruits in the country now, coming from a relatively unknown space there at the high school level, becoming ultimately a three-star recruit and then a member of the prestigious Elite 11 for high school prospects, and now looks like a guy who could end up being one of the top quarterbacks in the country by the time everything is ranked heading into 2017, 2018, and beyond. Quincy Patterson, of course, is from the class of 2018. It'll be interesting to see how he fits in and how Hendon Hooker fits in and what's their futures with the program. If Patterson stays committed, does Hendon Hooker consider a transfer, especially with A.J. Bush and, of course, Josh Jackson being in the mix, not just here in 2017, but also into 2018. So the real uncertainty comes with a talented quarterback like Hendon Hooker. It appears the Hokies have made their choice with Josh Jackson, and seeing where the Hokies go from here in the backup role will be one of the more interesting developments to watch here in the coming months and maybe the years ahead. Is Hendon Hooker ultimately the guy when Josh Jackson moves on? Potentially, but is he willing to wait that long to get his chance at Virginia Tech? My guess is probably not. So if you have Jackson for a number of years here into the future and you have a guy like Hendon Hooker in the mix, but really ultimately settling for a backup role, does he consider a transfer? Is Quincy Patterson really the quarterback of the future for the Hokies after Josh Jackson? Are the days of Hendon Hooker in Blacksburg already numbered as a true freshman? All these storylines will unfold in the coming months, but for now, it appears that Josh Jackson, redshirt freshman out of Saline, Michigan, will be the starting quarterback for the Hokies when they face West Virginia on September 3rd. You can follow me on Twitter at Mike McDaniel ACC. Check out InsideTheACC.com for coverage across the Atlantic Coast Conference. Also follow FightingGobbler.com on Twitter at GobblerFighting, and check out FightingGobbler.com for all of your Virginia Tech Hokies news on the Fansided Network. And of course, follow Mark Rogers TV at Mark Rogers TV on Twitter, and check out his YouTube channel. It's Mark Rogers TV on YouTube for all of your college football coverage, not only here in the off season, but also in the coming season and beyond.